Derik Queen's injury, what it means for the Pelicans. In a significant setback for the Pelicans, rookie Derik Queen faces a lengthy recovery after surgery. The New Orleans Pelicans' first-round draft choice, Derik Queen, is set to be sidelined for a minimum of 3 months, marking a challenging beginning to his professional basketball journey. Selected as the 13th overall pick in this summer's draft, Queen suffered an injury during a summer league matchup against the Trail Blazers earlier this week. Following the game, medical evaluations revealed that he had torn a ligament in his left wrist, necessitating surgery on Friday. The Pelicans have announced that Queen will undergo a re-evaluation after a 12-week period, but this unfortunate injury means he will definitely miss the initial phase of training camp. In a poignant expression of his feelings about the situation, Queen took to social media, posting 4 crying emojis on X, reflecting his disappointment. In a strategic move, the Pelicans traded up in the draft, sending an unprotected first-round pick for 2026 to the Atlanta Hawks to secure Queen. This decision raised eyebrows, especially since the team already has star player Zion Williamson on the roster. Notably, Bill Simmons, the founder of The Ringer, expressed his bewilderment at the choice, stating that it left him speechless and even blacked out after the draft. Standing at 6 feet 10 inches, Queen hails from Maryland, where he had a protracted recruitment process before ultimately deciding to play for the Terrapins. During his time at Maryland, he had an impressive season, earning the title of Big Ten Freshman of the Year while averaging 16.5 points and 9.0 rebounds per game. Queen also made headlines during March Madness, where he delivered a memorable buzzer beater in the Sweet 16 against Colorado State, propelling Maryland to the next round. As he embarked on his professional career, Queen showcased his potential by averaging 14 points and 11 rebounds per game across 3 summer league appearances before his injury. But here's where it gets controversial. Was trading up for Queen the right move for the Pelicans, especially with their current roster? What do you think? Should the Pelicans have focused on other areas of need instead? Share your thoughts in the comments. Pelicans rookie Derik Queen out for at least 3 months after wrist surgery. In a shocking turn of events, the New Orleans Pelicans rookie sensation Derik Queen has been sidelined for at least 3 months following wrist surgery. The Pelicans announced on Friday that their 13th pick in the 2025 draft underwent a procedure to repair a torn scapholunate ligament in his left wrist, an injury he sustained during a Las Vegas Summer League game against the Portland Trail Blazers earlier this week. The surgery, performed by Dr. Stephen Shin in Los Angeles, California, was deemed successful. However, the recovery process is expected to take 12 weeks, with a re-evaluation scheduled for around October 10th. This timeline means Queen will miss the Pelicans' preseason games against Australian National Basketball League, NBL, teams in Melbourne on October 3rd and 5th. Queen, a promising forward/center, was acquired by the Pelicans in a draft night trade with the Atlanta Hawks. The Pelicans sent the 23rd pick, Asa Newell, and a future unprotected first-round selection from either New Orleans or Milwaukee to Atlanta in exchange for Queen. In his 3 summer league games, Queen averaged an impressive 14 points, 11 rebounds, 2.3 assists, and 1 block shot in 27.1 minutes per game. His absence will undoubtedly be felt by the Pelicans, who were looking forward to seeing their rookie in action. But here's where it gets controversial. Some fans argue that the Pelicans should have been more cautious with their promising rookie, especially during the Summer League games. Was it worth risking an injury for a few Summer League games? Or should the Pelicans have prioritized Queen's long-term health over immediate performance? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Pelicans drafting Derik Queen amid injury surge, a first-round pick for the NBA. Injury strikes again. Pelicans face another setback with draft pick. The New Orleans Pelicans, fresh off a challenging 2024-25 season marred by injuries, find themselves grappling with yet another setback. This time, it involves one of their promising first-round draft selections. Rookie forward Derik Queen recently underwent surgery to repair a torn scapholunate ligament in his left wrist, as announced by the team on Friday afternoon in Los Angeles. This unfortunate injury occurred during a summer league game in Las Vegas against the Portland Trail Blazers on Tuesday. Queen was chosen as the 13th overall pick in this year's draft after the Pelicans made a significant move, trading up 10 spots from the 23rd position to secure him. He was the second player selected by the Pelicans in the first round, following guard Jeremiah Fears, who was picked 7th overall. The decision to trade for Queen has drawn considerable criticism, particularly because the Pelicans sacrificed their 2026 first-round pick to acquire the 6'9" forward from the University of Maryland. Joe Dumars, the Pelicans' executive vice president of basketball operations, defended the move on draft night, stating, "When you identify a player that you think can be one of the foundations here, you go and get him. That's what we did. We targeted Queen. We thought he could be a heck of an addition here, and we were really aggressive about going to get Queen in this draft." Queen, who made headlines during his college career with a buzzer beater that defeated Colorado State in the NCAA tournament, expressed his excitement about being selected by the Pelicans. "It shows how much they wanted me and how much they believe in me," he remarked on draft night. "I'm just ready to show them they got their money's worth and ready to put on for the Pelicans." However, the Pelicans may now face a waiting game. Queen is scheduled for a reevaluation in approximately 12 weeks, which places the date around October 10th, just 3 weeks before the season kicks off. During the Summer League, Queen showcased his potential by achieving double-doubles in all 3 games he participated in. His standout performance came in the game where he sustained his injury, scoring 17 points and grabbing 10 rebounds, along with 3 assists and 2 block shots. Over the 3 games in Las Vegas, he averaged 14 points, 11 rebounds, and 2.3 assists, shooting 43.8% from the field. However, he struggled with turnovers, averaging 5.7 per game, including a staggering 8 against Portland. This injury adds to the woes of a franchise already dealing with multiple players recovering from surgeries. Trey Murphy, shoulder, Herb Jones, shoulder, and DeJounte Murray, Achilles, are all in rehabilitation after injuries contributed to a disappointing season that saw the Pelicans finish with a 21-61 record. If Queen is unable to return in time for the season opener, the Pelicans will find themselves lacking depth in the frontcourt. Currently, the remaining healthy big men include Yves Missy, Carlo Matkovic, Kevin Looney, and Hunter Dickinson. Looney, who joined the team after a decade with the Golden State Warriors, brings the most experience to this group. Meanwhile, Dickinson, an undrafted rookie from Kansas, is on a 2-way contract. But here's where it gets controversial. Will the Pelicans' aggressive strategy in the draft pay off, or will injuries continue to plague their season? What do you think about the decision to trade away a future first-round pick for Queen? Share your thoughts in the comments.